Help yourself to a grogger. But the big wood ones, please, grown-ups only. Otherwise, we will have someone with a concussion by the end of the night. Grown-ups only for the big wood ones. But everyone, grab a grogger from the side. We have a job to do tonight. Come in, come in. Grab a grogger, grab a Megillah. Elimelech of Gilchofen drank l'chaim once too often, drank l'chaim and became a trifle gay. Oh, he put his studies by, tipped his hat across one eye, and he called for his fiddlers to play. Well, the fiddle took his fiddle, put his bow across the middle, and the fiddle fiddlered out a little tune. When the fiddle with his fiddle, fiddle, diddle, 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 Elimelech bounced like he was a toy balloon. Elimelech, feeling frisky, took another drop of whiskey. Twice too often down his gullet did it go. Called each friend and each relation to his Purim celebration. Hello. Then he called for his piper to blow. Huh? The mic is on. Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Well, the piper tweedle tweeted and the fiddle it repeated, fiddle diddle 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 dee. When the piper tweedle tweeted and the fiddle it repeated, Elimelech was beside himself with glee. Then he drank 3 times too often, and his eyes began to soften, and the tears began to trickle down his chin. Oh, his ears, they were a-buzzing, till a sympathetic cousin whispered, please let the drummer begin. Well, the drummer drum, he beat it, and the piper tweedle tweeted, and the fiddle, it repeated its encore. The drum was tweedle tweeting, and the fiddle, it was beating. Elimelech, fast asleep, began to snore. Oh, it happened in Gilchofen just from drinking once too often, and there's only one thing more that must be said. At your Purim celebration, use a little moderation, or you'll wind up with a grogger for a head. When the drum starts tweedle tweeting, and the fiddle it is beating, and the piper gaily fiddles diddle-dee, and your head it starts a-whirling like a grogger that is twirling, and they're playing Elimelech's melody. Come in, come in. Come in, please. Only grown-ups take the wood groggers. Or not. Please. Hello, Rabbi, give me a hand. I need your voice.
Can I borrow your part? Hello! Okay. So, we're going to sing a little. The cantor's got some singing, but before the cantor gets some singing, I thought we'd do my favorite song. He wanted everyone to bow down, bow down. He wanted everybody to serve him, serve him. He was the big boss man in old Shushan. He was the loudest big mouth in the land. Who was he? He was Haman.
Haman.
Oh, hey, Haman. Haman. Oh, hey, Haman. 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 Oh, hey, Haman. Haman. Oh, hey, Haman. Haman. Oh, hey, Haman. 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 Oh, hey, hey. I can't hear you. Haman. Singing. Hey, Haman. Haman. Oh, hey, Haman. 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 But Mordechai did not want to bow. Mordechai did not want to serve that big boss man in Old Shushan. He was the biggest loud mouth in the land, loudest big mouth in the land. He was Haman, Haman, oh, Haman, Haman, oh, Haman, 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 oh, Haman, Haman, oh, Haman, Haman, oh, Haman, 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 oh, Haman, Haman, oh, Haman, 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 Haman. Oh, once there was a wicked, wicked man, and Haman was his name, sir. He lied and lied about the Jews, but they were not to blame, sir. Oh, today will
Mary, Mary be.
Oh, today will
Mary, Mary be.
You guys are terrible. Wow. Wow. Did you forget all the words since last Purim? Okay, repeat after me. Oh.
Oh.
Today.
Today.
We'll.
We'll.
That's a contraction. We will. Mary.
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 Be.
Be.
Okay, that's the main part. If you can do that, you can fake the rest. Oh, today will. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be. Oh, today will Mary, Mary be, and not the Hamantaschen. But
Esther was the lovely queen of King Ahasuerus. When Haman said he'd squelch us all, oh my, how he did scare us. Oh, today will. Oh, today will. Oh, today will. And nash some Hamantaschen.
Mordechai, her cousin bold, said, what a dreadful villain. If we don't act at once, my dear, our life's not worth a shilling.
Oh, today will. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
And nash some Hamantaschen. When Esther, speaking to the king of Haman's plot, made mention, ha ha, said he, oh no, he won't, I'll spoil his bad intention. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
Oh, today will. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
And nash some Hamantaschen.
And so, my friends, came to an end that clever Mr. Smarty, for he became a wiser man at Esther's little party.
Oh, today will. Oh, today will. Oh, today will.
Mary, Mary be.
And nash some Hamantaschen.
Hashem. Hagurim, Hagurim, Hagadol Layehudim, Masechot, Rashanim, Zmirot Berekudim, Havanarisha,
Havanarisha, Rash, Rash, Rash.
Havanarisha, Rash, 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 Havanarisha,
Rash, Rash, Rash.
Para Ashanim.
Hakurim, Hakurim,
Hagadol Layehudim, Masechot, Rashanim, Zmirot Berekudim, Havanarisha,
Havanarisha,
Havanarisha, Rash, 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 Havanarisha, Rash, Rash, Rash,
Parashanim. Woo! All right. Greetings, greetings. I'm very excited to count chapters of Megillah. And then we will invite our special guest tonight, the Muppets, to tell us the Megillah story. So first we're going to have the Megillah reading. I invite our first reader, Rachel. Now you got lots of practice. When you hear the name, you know what name I'm talking about. You make noise with the groggers. When you don't...
Wait. We need people. We need people. Who wants the King Ahaz? So the way this works is when the person is mentioned in the English rendition, King Ahasuerus, you go.
That man has no neck.
Excellent. Little known Midrashic tale that Ahasuerus had no neck. Okay. Now, when you hear the name Esther in English, you go.
You go, girl.
Who wants to hold you go, girl? Come on up. Let me see.
It needs to be a lady.
Come on up here. Come on up here.
You have to be prepared. Wait. Oh, who wants Mordecai?
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So only
And you have, only you have the block hold up.
Yep. All right. So we're going to start with the bracha first. Okay. Everybody use your listening ears now. We're going to begin with the blessing. Shh. Shh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al mikra Megillah. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim la'avotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam שהחיינו וקיימנו והגיענו לזמן הזה.
Don't worry, this is definitely not a cheat sheet in case I need it.
You don't need it, but if you want it, you can.
I just in case I forget. All right, where's the yad?
There's the yad. There's the mic. Okay.
Hi, can you hear me? Yeah. Okay.
If you can't hear her, you're being too loud. Shh. Page chapter 1.
Vayehi bimei Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus. Hamonei mehodu ve'ad kush. Sheva ve'esrim u'me'ah medina וימים כהם כשבט. המלך אחשוורוש על כיסא מלכותו אשר בשישן הבירה. בשנת 3 למלכו לעשה משתה לכל שריו ועבדיו חיל פרס ומדי הפרמים ושרי המדינות לפניו.
Very beautiful. Who would like to volunteer to read the translation? You need to be very good at reading. Yes? Come. Come on up here. Can you read this?
Yeah. King Ahasuerus of Persia ruled over 127 provinces from India to Ethiopia. The third year of his reign, he gave a sumptuous banquet for all his nobles and high officials. It lasted 180 days. The king held a week-long feast for all the people who lived in Shushan. Ahasuerus displayed the glorious riches of his kingdom and served an unlimited amount of royal wine. At the same time, his queen Vashti gave a banquet for the women of the palace. On the 7th day of drinking and merrymaking, Ahasuerus ordered the queen to appear so that his nobles might admire her beauty. But Vashti refused. Ahasuerus,
That man has no neck.
was furious. He asked his advisor what he should be done for Vashti for not obeying his command and humiliating him before his subjects. His advisor, Memucan, suggested that Vashti be banished from the throne. This action would restore the king's honor and would be a warning to other wives in the kingdom. And so it happened.
Thank you. Beautiful. Chapter 1 reading. Beautiful. For chapter 2, I invite Nanush. Chapter 2.
Where do I start? Right here. Where? Right there. And there's the mic.
Let's listen to Nanush.
Okay. אחר הדברים האלה כשוך חמת המלך אחשוורוש זכר את ושתי ואת אשר עשת ואת אשר נגזר עליה ויאמרו נערי המלך משרתיו יבקשו למלך נרות בתולות טובות מרן ויקד המלך פקידים בכל מדינות מלכותו ויקבצו את כל נערה ותולך טובת מלך אל שושן הבירה אל בית הנשים אל יד הגיא Saris Hamelech Shomer Chanashim V'naton Tamru Kehen.
Beautiful chapter 2. Beautiful, Manush. Who would like to read the translation? Shai. Hello, everybody.
Nice and strong.
Okay.
Into the mic. Go ahead.
Okay, tell me, 3, 2, okay. When is... Okay. Okay. When his anger subsided... God, sorry. Give me a second. When his anger subsided, Ahasuerus... That man has no life. Thought about what he had done and found that he missed Vashti. His advisor spoke out, let us organize a beauty contest among the maidens of the kingdom to choose a new queen. The king was pleased with this idea and agreed at once to the plan. There was a Jew in Shushan named Mordecai, who was an official in the king's court. His cousin, whom he adopted, was among the beautiful maidens of Shushan brought to the palace for the contest. Her name was Esther, which in Hebrew is Hadassah. Before they appeared before the king, the contestants spent months being pampered with cosmetics and oils. Only Esther appeared without perfumes or fancy jewels. Nonetheless, she won the king's heart, and he crowned her queen of Persia. As Mordecai had instructed her, Esther did not reveal her background to Soon thereafter, Mordecai overheard two servants, Big Tongue and Teresh, plotting to kill the king. He told Esther, who reported it to Ahasuerus.
That man has.
The criminals were punished, and the deed was recorded in the king's record book. Beautiful chapter 2, Shai.
Thank you.
Beautiful. Chapter 3, we have chanted by Dan. Kermit is chanting today. Chapter 3.
People.
There are people here. Indeed,
People
there are
here.
people here. I'm just going to put
Real
this here.
life people.
It's shocking.
We need to hear Kermit.
הדברים האלה ידע המלך אחשוורוש את המן. את המן. בן עמדתה וגדי וינשאהו וישם את כיסו מעל כל השרים אשר איתו וכל עבדי המלך אשר בשער המלך קרואים ומשתחווים להמן. הכניסו לו המלך ומרדכי לא יקרא ולא ישתחווה ויאמרו עבדי המלך אשר בשער המלך ומרדכי מדוע אתה עובד את מצוות המלך.
Beautiful chapter 3. Who would like to read translation?
see if any houses, okay?
Shh, let's listen to the story.
Sometimes afterward, the king promoted Haman to the position of minister, and all those in the palace court knelt and bowed before Haman. Except for Mordecai, who explained that he was a Jew. Angered by Mordecai's refusal, Haman plotted to destroy Mordecai, his family, and all the Jews in the kingdom. Haman cast to determine the day on which the Jews would die. That day turned out to be the 13th day of the month Adar. Haman persuaded to the king to go along with his evil plan by saying, "There is a certain people scattered throughout the provinces of the kingdom who have their own laws and customs. They are a threat to you." To further convince Ahasuerus, Haman offered to donate 10,000 silver coins to the royal treasury. The king believed that believed Haman's lie. He issued a decree sealed with the royal stamp to kill the Jews, young and old, children and women, on the 13th day of Adar, and to keep all their possessions.
Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful chapter 3. Beautiful. Chapter 4. Olivia, Miss Piggy. Miss Piggy, chapter 4. I have to get to chapter 4. Sorry. There it is. Okay.
Here? Where am I?
Mordecai. We have to hear the story. Shush.
Shushan.
Shush, Shushan.
ומרדכי ידע את כל אשר נעשה, ויקרא מרדכי את בגדיו, וילבש שק ואפר, יצא בתוך העיר, ויזעק צעקה גדולה ומראה, ויבוא עד לפני שער המלך, כי אין לבוא אל שער המלך בלבוש שק. ובכל מדינה מקום אשר דבר המלך ודתו מגיע, אבל גדול ליהודים וצום ובכי ומספד, שק ואפר יוצא לרבים.
Beautiful chanting, chapter 4, Miss Piggy. Who would like to read the translation? Come to read. Come to read. All right. Straight into microphone. Very loud.
Okay. In every province of the land, Jews could be found fasting, weeping, and wailing. Mordecai tore his clothes and put on a sackcloth.
Esther's,
You go, girl.
send him a message asking about the cause of this great mourning. Mordecai
He's the guy.
sent back word of the king's decree and begged Esther
You go, girl.
to go back to Ahasuerus
That man has no name.
and plead for her people. But Esther
You go, girl.
was afraid. Everyone at the court knows that it's forbidden to enter the king's presence without being summoned, she responded. I could be put to death if I appear before him. Mordecai
He's the guy.
replied, You are also a Jew. Do not assume that you alone will escape our terrible fate. If you keep silent, you will surely die. Perhaps you have become queen for just a crisis. Esther
You go, girl.
agreed to risk her life to save her people. Tell all the Jews of Persia to fast for me for 3 days. I too will fast. At the end of the 3 days, I shall go to the king. If I am to perish, I shall perish. So Mordecai
He's the guy.
did as Esther
You go, girl.
commanded him.
Beautiful reading, chapter 4. Chapter 5. Cookie Monster. Okay.
Vayehi, Vayom Hashish.
Okay.
All right, I got you. I'm here with you.
Okay. Vayehi Bayom Hashlishi Batilbash Esther Malchut Vayta'amod Bachatzar Beit HaMelech HaPnimit Nochach Beit HaMelech VeHaMelech Yoshev Al Kiseh Malchuto Beveit HaMalchut Nochat Petach HaBayit Vayehi Chirot HaMelech Et Esther HaMalka Omedet Bechatzer Nasachein Be'einav Vayoshet HaMelech LeEsther Et Sharvit HaZahav Asher Beyado Vatikrav Esther Vatiga Berosh Hasharvit Vayomer la HaMelech Malach Esther HaMalka Uma Bekashetech Ad Chatzi HaMalchut Vayanaten la
Beautiful. Chapter 5. Excellent. Who would like to read the English part of the story? Come. Yes, you in the with the lightning bolt. What is that? Beautiful lightning bolt. Nice and strong, buddy.
Okay. On the third day,
Listen to the story.
on the third day, Esther
You go, girl.
put on her royal robes and came before the king. As soon as Ahasuerus saw her, he held out his golden scepter and asked, "What troubles you, and what is your request? I am ready to grant you half of my kingdom. it pleases your majesty. Esther replied, I would like to invite you and Haman to a feast I have prepared. The king quickly accepted her invitation. At the feast, Ashtaroth again offered Esther whatever her heart desired. She asked only that he and Haman return for another party. Haman left feeling cheerful, but soon his mood was spoiled. Mordecai stood at the palace gate, once again did not rise to honor him. Haman confided to his wife, Zeresh, and his closest friends, I cannot enjoy all of the good fortune that has come to me because of Mordecai the Jew. Let the gallons be pulled, they suggested, and asked the king to hang Mordecai on it. Then you can go happily to Esther's feast and enjoy yourself. This idea pleased Haman. And he had the gallows built.
Oh, bum, bum, bum. Very exciting cliffhanger. I like that. Chapter 6. Laura Shapiro. After we do the Hebrew, I'm going to have you come up, okay?
Figure out which class. Yeah, right. It's right there.
Ready? B'layla hahu nidigat sin'at hamelech vayomer lehavini et sefer hazichronot divrei hayamim v'yehiyu nikra'im lifnei hamelech v'yimatzeh chatuv asher higid Mordechai al biktana v'teresh shnei sarisei hamelech mishmorei hasa asher bikshu lishloach yad b'melech achashverosh v'yomer hamelech ma na'aseh kar gedolah l'Mordechai al zeh V'yomer na'arei hamelech mishchav lo na'aseh imo davar.
Beautiful, chapter 6, Laura. Beautiful. Who would like to read the English? Who is not read yet? Let's have one of these guys come. You want to come in the pretty dress? Come. Beautiful. I think I might be slipping into another country. Here we go.
Can you read this? I'll help you with the hard words. All right, big and loud, okay?
That night, King Ahasuerus could not sleep. To pass the time, he had his record book brought to him. He read of the time Mordecai had saved his life by revealing the plot of Bigtan and Teresh.
What honor did I give Mordecai for this? He asked. Nothing has been done for him. His servants replied. Just then, Haman came to speak to the king about hanging Mordecai. But before Haman could present his evil plan, Ahasuerus asked him to suggest a way to honor someone who pleases the king. Thinking about the king meant to honor him. Haman proposed that the man be dressed in palace robes, and given the finest royal horse. He should be led through the city square while someone announces this is being done for a man the king wishes to honor. Quick, Ahasuerus ordered Haman. Do this for Mordecai. In disbelief, Haman did as the king commanded.
Beautiful reading of chapter 6. Beautiful. Chapter 7. Alicia Zimmerman. There you are.
I'll get to it. Hold on a second.
And have my cheat sheet.
Oh, you're fine. Great.
And I'm going to need you to back me up on parts.
I will back you up. Not to worry. I just have to roll this thing, which is very elasticy. There it is. I found it. I went fast. Right there. Okay. Do you want to go it or are you okay? So it starts down there, but let's do it.
Yep, got it. ויבוא המלך להמן לשתות עם אסתר המלכה ויאמר המלך ואסתר גם ביום השני במשתך היין מה שאלתך אסתר המלכה ותינתן לך ומבקשתך עד חצי המלכות תתייס. ותן אסתר המלכה ותאמר אם מצאתי חן בעיניך המלך ואם המלך טוב תיתן לי נפשי בתפילתי לעמי בבקשתי.
Beautiful chapter 7. Beautiful. Who can read the English for me? Come read for me. This story is getting very exciting.
come right over here on this side. All right, hold the book so it doesn't fall. All right, go for it in your big loud voice.
The king and Haman came to the second feast. Again, Ahasuerus,
That man has no neck.
asked Esther what she desired. I am ready to grant you half my kingdom, he stated. Esther
You go, girl.
pleaded, let my life be granted as well as my people's, for they are commended to die by the hand of a great enemy. The king asked her to name the great enemy. Your Majesty, it is none other than Haman. She answered. Furious, the king ordered his servants to end Haman's life on the very gallows that Haman had built for Mordecai.
He's the guy. Beautiful reading of chapter 7. We're getting really close now. Chapter 8. Marklandman.
Okay, where is it? All right, let me find it for you. Chapter 8.
Bayom Hahu.
Right down here, and it goes up onto the top of it.
Got it.
Roll this a little more.
Okay.
Yep.
Bayom Hahu Natan HaMelech Achashverosh Esther Hamucha et Beit Haman. Zora Hahudim Umordechai Bat Lifnei Hamelech Ki Hagidah Esther Ma Hazel Lo Yosef Hamelech Yosef Hamelech Et Tabato Asher Ha'avir Mord Mehemon Behanav Mordechai
Sorry.
Benasah Esther Mordechai Al Beit Haman. Betosaf Esther Behadba Lifnei HaMelech Behala Lahei Ragalav Vitava. I'm sorry, Viteve Vitechena Lo Lehavir Et Ra'a Haman Hahanani Viet Machavata Asher Chashav Al Hayudim.
Beautiful chanting, chapter 8. Who would like to read translation? Someone who's not standing in the back there with beautiful costume. Beautiful costume. Come to the bima. On the other side. Okay. Good, yes. Nice big voice. Story is almost finished. Quiet, please.
The king gave Esther Haman's estate, and Mordecai was put in a position of power. Esther begged the king to stop the edict to destroy the Jews on the 13th of Adar. How can I bear to see that disaster which will befall my people? She cried. The king explained that he could not revoke a royal decree, but he told Mordecai to issue a new decree. So Mordecai wrote the names of the king that on the 13th of Adar, the Jews were permitted to fight back and destroy all who might attack them and could take their possessions. Couriers on horseback carried the Jews throughout the land. There was gladness and joy among the Jews.
Beautiful reading, chapter 8. Beautiful. Chapter 9. Phoebe.
Just throw is getting harder and harder to stay put. All right, you put your hand here. Hold that from rolling. And it starts. No, she can't while she's reading, buddy. All right, hold that. He's very enthusiastic.
Yes.
Okay, so Uvish name right there. Uvish, okay.
ובשניהם עשר חודש אדר ב13 יום בו אשר הגיע דבר המלך ודעתו להיעשות ביום אשר סיפרו והיהודים לשלוט בכם ונחבו אשר ישלטו היהודים המה ושונאיהם נקהלו היהודים בכל מדינות המלך אחשוורוש לשלוח יד במבקשי רעתם ואיש לא עמד לפניהם כי נפל פחדם על כל העמים.
Beautiful chanting, chapter 9. Beautiful. Who can read the English part of the story? You read the last one, okay? Come. Nice big voice. Hold the book. That's it.
And so on the 13th day of Adar, the Jews were victorious. Many Persians were slain in Shushan and in the provinces throughout the kingdom. Included were the 10 sons of Haman, Pasharmdata, Dalphon, Aspatha, Portha, Adali, Aristata, Parmisha, Arzia, Adina, and Vazia. Although permitted by the king's orders, the Jews did not take any of their victims' possessions or property. Mordecai and
He's a guy.
and Esther
You go, girl.
proclaimed that the Jews of Persia should observe the 14th and 15th day of Adar every year to remember how the mourning and grief had been turned into feasting and gladness. It would be an occasion for sending gifts to one another and giving charity to the poor. They agreed that these days of Purim would always be remembered among the Jews and their descendants.
Very beautiful reading of chapter 9. Chapter 10 is for me. I have to get all the way to the end. This is the last one. This is the very end. Then there will be food. וישם המלך אחשוורוש מס על הארץ באיי הים וכל מעשה תקפו וגבורתו וברשת גדולת מרדכי אשר גידלו המלך הלא הם כתובים על ספר דברי הימים למלכי מדי ופרס כי מרדכי יהודי משנה למלך אחשוורוש וגדול ליהודים ורצוי לרוב אחיו דורש טוב לעמוד ובדובר שלום לכל זרעו. read the last little bit. Who's last? I said you over. Come here, come here, come here. Very short. No problem. Come here. Ahashverosh. Nice big voice.
Ahasuerus appointed Mordecai to be second in command in all of Persia. Mordecai was highly regarded by the Jews, for he continually looked after their welfare.
Beautiful reading. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam ravet riveinu v'danetineinu v'hanokem et nikmateinu v'hamashalem gemul lechol oivei nafsheinu v'hanifra lanu mitzareinu. Baruch atah Adonai hanifra le'amo Yisrael mikol tzareihem ha'el haMoshiach. We read the whole Megillah. There is some chamantashen and drinks. Grab something to eat, come back, because the story is going to be told by our special guests, the Muppets! Yay!
Just leave them here. You guys were amazing. Thank you so much. Just right here. Here on the floor, right there. Thank you. We couldn't have done it without you.